B, I'm giving you a very nice strategy to manage your anxiety. Breathing exercise. I will take a couple of minutes to give a small practice session, you can say. So if you all with me practice breathing exercise, so sit upright, straight, close your eyes. You have to take slow, gentle, deep breath inside with your nose up to your tummy. So let the air go as deep inside your abdomen and your tummy as much as possible. Slowly counting 1 to 5 in your mind. So let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let the air come out slowly through your mouth. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have to do it 4 or 5 minutes, maybe a couple of times a day. You can include it in your daily routine. You can do it anywhere, sitting, standing, wherever you are, in your office, at your home. Just make part of your routine. Very helpful exercise to relieve anxiety. The only reason why it does not work is people don't do it. I don't think I need to say anything else about it. A, B, C, D, and now E. Exercise. I guess everybody knows about it. However, many of us don't do it. If you don't do it, start today. Perhaps a brisk walk. Aim for, on an average, 30 minutes of exercise a day, 5 days a week. On your own, or better, if you can find a buddy, at your home, laser center, gym, walking, running, biking, swimming, game, whatever. Releases dopamine and endorphins, happy hormones, make you happy. F for family, always comes first. Prioritize your family, spend time with them, understand them, play with the children. You'll be surprised how many times I hear patients tell me that we have nobody to talk to. Despite living in the family, they have family, but they have nobody to talk to. Connect with your spouse. They should be first port of call for you for any help, and you should be first port of call for them for any help. G for give. Help others whenever, whatever you can at the earliest opportunity. Increases your self-esteem. Remember that pyramid, the psychological needs in the middle tier. It increases your self-esteem. It fulfills your emotional needs. Get a sense of achievement that you are helping others. H, seek help. The first question is, how do you know when you need to seek help? So, if you think that the problems have become so much that you can't cope, the strategies we are discussing today are not enough to help you. You are not able to function in your day-to-day life, your business, your employment, your studies, or you're getting thoughts of harming yourself or killing yourself. Seek help. You can get some resources online, what we call guided self-help. There are lots of free websites, for example, livinglifetothefull.com, moodgym.com. There are various online self-help books available under the scheme Books on Prescription. So these are some of the examples of the books. Living Life to the Full website also comes in the form of a book. Coping with Anxiety, Mind Over Mood, Overcoming Low Self-Esteem. The CBT handbook, CBT stands for Cognitive Behavioral Therapy. It's a type of therapy to help with anxiety and depression. These books are written by the professionals to help common people. These books are not for doctors or for therapists. These books for all of you. They're very cheap, 10, 12, 15 pounds, available on Amazon or any other major bookstore. Very helpful. And if that does not work, obviously seek professional help, your GP, counselors, therapists, or people like myself. I develop some interest if you don't have any. Could be anything, a hobby, pursue something, playing instrument, musical instrument, art, craft, anything. Have some me time on a regular basis, even for half an hour once a week. J for journal. It's a very good idea to make a diary and write 3 things at the end of the day. What went well throughout the day? What are you grateful for? What do you do to make others smile? It increases your self-esteem. Be kind to yourself. Be compassionate about you, particularly when things go wrong. Are you expecting too much from yourself? Are your expectations realistic? Write some good things about you, what others think. Make a list of 5 things what others say, 5 positive things, and try to add on to it regularly. Perhaps you are better than how you think you are. L. Learn something. Set goals for yourself. Challenge yourself. Pursue your goals. It's like stagnant water gets dirty. Don't be stagnant water. Keep flowing. Keep developing. It's like continuous professional will be familiar with the CPD, continuous professional development. This is continuous personal development. Could be learning a musical instrument, learning a new game, learning a new thing in your business to help with your business. Could be anything. Another L, laugh. Laughter is the best medicine, we all know. Don't let go any opportunity to laugh. And smile. Increases your face value. M, mindfulness. Are you part of the rat race? Do you want to reach your destination as quickly as possible, ignoring your experience throughout that journey? The most important thing is to live here and now. Use your all senses, your vision, your smell, your taste, touch, hear, and connect with your environment. Live in the present moment. जो है यही है, अभी है, कल बनो. See? So enjoy the moment. And fundamental needs. Go back to the basics in that pyramid. Nutrition. We all know we need healthy, balanced diet. Keep yourself hydrated. Avoid junk food, processed food. We all know this. Basic stuff. So that brings us to O. Connect with outdoors, the nature. Spend as much time as possible, particularly in the sun. Listen and feel the nature, the wind, the water. Walk, go for a walk, go for a run. Just sit in the park and experience the nature. P, positive thinking. Do you see glass half empty or half full? I don't get a promotion in my job. Does it mean I'm useless? Or does it mean they have a better candidate? What can I do next time to stand out? Try to build relationship with people who encourage you, who motivate you, rather than those who criticize you. Those books which I mentioned earlier, Mind Over Mood, Those kind of books are very helpful in positive thinking. R, relaxation and rest. Take it easy. There's no rush. Find activities which make you rested. It could be reading something, listening to music, watching television, for example. Let's have another exercise. Progressive muscle relaxation. It's a very professional, used commonly by professionals to teach how you can relax, particularly when you are feeling anxious or stressed. So, should we do this couple of minutes? Yes. Right. So, again, sit upright, close your eyes. Throughout this exercise, keep breathing gently, slowly, deep breathing, as I told you earlier. Many of the principles of yoga are used in these exercises, and you'll see, for example, pranayama. So, in anxiety, our muscles get tense. So, if you do the opposite, anxiety goes. Similarly, in anxiety, the breathing becomes shallow and fast. If you do the opposite, deep, slow breathing, anxiety gets better. In this exercise, keep breathing gently, slowly. Focus on your toes. Squeeze them, curl them inside, tighten them up, contract the toes muscles. Keep them squeezed for a few moments. Gradually release them and feel the release. Move upwards in your body. Squeeze your calf muscles. Contract them. Feel the contraction. Become tight. Release them slowly. Feel that release. This way, stepwise, as we go upwards in the body, thigh muscles, buttock muscles, our tummy, contract the tummy inside towards the spine, and then gradually release it. Up to the shoulder, arms, fingers, and face. Look at my face. Contract the facial muscles tightly. Leave them, feel the contraction, and then release them slowly. Keep breathing throughout this exercise. This is very helpful to relieve anxiety. Was that good?
Yes.
Sleep. 1/3 of our life goes in sleep. And if not, you should spend 1/3 of your life in sleep. Because sleep is very important. However, it is very commonly neglected. It's one of the most common problems I encounter in my clinical practice. So I'll spend a couple of minutes to help you with sleep as well. So I'll just summarize some basic principles to help you to have a healthy sleep and to have a good sleep-wake cycle. Can you read this?
No.
Let me try to read it for you. Make sure your bedroom is comfortable in terms of bedding, in terms of temperature. Should not be too hot, too cold. In terms of lighting, dim light, use blind curtains if needed, particularly in this season. No devices, no television, no laptop in your bedroom. I don't have a TV in my bedroom, but every single patient of mine has a TV in their bedroom. And then they complain about sleep problems. Make a fixed schedule. Think about what is the best time for you to go to bed and what is the best time for you to wake up. And stick to that schedule even on the weekends. Try to avoid daytime sleep as much as possible. If you really need to sleep in the day, limit it to 20 minutes, maybe early afternoon, not after that. Keep active as much as possible in the daytime. Get out, if possible, in the sun particularly. It helps the natural clock of our body stay in control. Develop some pre-bed routine, if that helps. For example, when it's time to go to bed, turn the lights off, brush your teeth, do some yoga, or certain other things if it helps you. That helps our mind to think it's time to go to sleep. Avoid any stimulant stuff like smoking, coffee, tea, particularly in the evenings and night. Lots of my patients, it's very surprising. They struggle with sleep and they say, I can't sleep, get out of my bed, have a smoke. I can't sleep. You won't be able to sleep if you smoke, because that will keep you alert. So it's counterproductive. Keep bed only for sleep. Don't work in your bed, don't eat in your bed, don't watch television in your bed. Go to bed only when you have to sleep. So that your mind knows when you go to bed, it's time to sleep and not to do anything else. So make that association between bed and sleep. When you go to bed, if after 20-30 minutes you are not able to sleep for whatever reason, don't stay there tossing and turning for the rest of the night. Get out of the bed, go to a different room, do something relaxing. For example, reading a book with dim lights. But the book should not be too exciting, about some exciting stuff. And then go to bed only when you feel sleepy. But still, get up next day morning at the same time which you have decided earlier. Even if you don't have a good night's sleep, you still wake up at the same time as you have decided earlier, because the body will try to catch up with the sleep the following night, and your sleep-wake cycle will fall into place. T, time management. Extremely important for people who are very busy with multiple demands on their time, working parents like myself. So how do you prioritize? Easy said than done. But the basic principles are, think about what is urgent and important. Do it now. What is urgent and less important? Leave it for tomorrow. What is important but not urgent? Do it when you get time. And what is neither important nor urgent? You really need to do it. Can you avoid it? Think about, do you need to do all the stuff yourself? Or can you ask for help? Can you ask somebody else to do it? Your colleagues? Your partner? So, in the journey from A to Z, we are towards the end. You. So what do you do? You can make the difference. You are the driver of your happiness. And together, we can make the difference. If only we stick to those principles. What about W? It's one of the biggest things for me, in my view. Work-life balance. Extremely important. Where do you draw the line? If you are working too much, no time for anything else. Yes, you will have lots of money. All the fundamental needs will be fulfilled in that pyramid. But you will not have time for the other needs towards that higher end of the pyramid. No time for family. No time for kids. No time for friends. Stress. Frustration. Are you happy? Yes, you have lots of money, but are you happy? No work. The fundamental needs are not met. No house, no food. So you need to find a balance. I always tell people, work is part of your life. Work is not your life. So it's like this. 1/3 of your life, sleep. 1/3 of life, work. And 1/3 of life, what you want it to be. express yourself. When I mentioned in the beginning, connect with the other people, connect at the emotional level, not through the Facebook and social media. Talk to them, open yourself, reach out for help if you need, cry if that helps. Tears are there for a purpose. Tears don't mean that you're weak. Of course, our own yoga, the ultimate principle, discipline to help you with your physical, mental, and spiritual health. I'm not a yoga expert, so I'll just leave it alone. And all of you may have your own strategies, devices, what works for you, what doesn't work for you, what are your strength and weakness. Think what helps you.
We don't struggle, we cause the struggle ourselves. And this is something you need to be aware of. Don't just sit there struggling and think, this is my life, this is how it is. No, it isn't. You can change it very easily. So, if you become what you think about, and you think random thoughts, your life becomes random. But if you can hold the thoughts on the outcome that you want, then you can change the experiences you're having right now. Who doesn't like, now be honest, who doesn't like the experiences they've got right now? Raise your hand. The life you're living now, who does not like it and wants a change? What, you're all very happy? Come on! I can spot a lie now. Genuinely, everyone has something that they're not happy with. Okay? I don't mean your spouses. Okay? I mean life in general. Okay? So there's always something that we're not happy with. It could be work, health, whatever it might be. So we want to change something. What should you start with? Firstly, change what you say to yourself. Think about it. Right now, some of you may be thinking, yes, I agree, or I don't get that, or I might ask them a question about that. You're talking to yourself. But sometimes you talk to yourself in your mind, or sometimes you'll be talking to yourself out loud, just thinking out loud. It's completely natural, there's nothing wrong with that. But what's important is, what are you saying when you talk to yourself? That too is a thought. You just think you're randomly thinking and talking to yourself, but those words, when you think to yourself or you talk to yourself out loud, you are basically casting a spell. Words have power. Why do you think it's called spellings? You're casting a spell on yourself. You are programming yourself. Every time you say something, this is why you should never think, that was stupid of me, how clumsy. You're programming yourself to be that. This is why we should never say things like that to our children, because you'll program them to be like that. So you should be very careful what you say when you talk to yourself, because it affects you in so many ways. Because firstly, when you say those things, it starts affecting your behavior. And that will then affect the actions you take, which will then affect the results and your experience. And then you'll think, why am I experiencing this? Why did this happen? Because you held a thought. And you're talking to yourself negatively in a way you shouldn't be. And that's what causes the problems. So be careful, that's the first thing. Be careful what you say to yourself. Whether it's in your mind or out loud, it doesn't matter. You should just be careful. Only say things that are positive and make you feel good. If it doesn't make you feel good, don't say it, because it will be detrimental to you.